These aren't shoes. These are art. What's up guys, Vin here with Sneaker Tweaker and welcome back to another video. Today we have our first impressions on the Anta Kai 1. Now this is a shoe that I've been waiting for a while, but before we get into it, if you do enjoy content like this and you want us to support our channel, please like, subscribe, and comment on our videos, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one or the ones after that. So again, thank you for all the support you've given us, and I ask you to continue to do so our content can show up on everyone's feed that loves sneakers and loves hoops. So what better way? Anyway, back to the video. I got these basically. A big thank you to Kicks Crew who sent these over. Again, I'm by no means sponsored or paid to make this video. This is just my honest review, first impressions. And again, this is a shoe that I've been waiting for a while to review, and I absolutely love these, and just for my initial wear. Now, this colorway specifically is called the Artist on Court, which dropped, I believe, what, 2-3 weeks ago, and it sold out pretty quickly. Obviously, there was a lot of hype around it. Kyrie finally getting his signature shoe again since leaving Nike. And a lot of people have been patiently, not even patiently, I guess impatiently waiting for these. And the next colorway just got announced. So, by the time you see this video, we'll be getting closer to getting that next colorway. As always though, let's start it off with the traction. Now, the Anta Kai 1 features a multi-directional traction pattern. This one is essentially a flat traction pattern, multi-directional, and it's a lot to me like the Kyrie Infinity, where the Kyrie Infinity from Nike, basically you had to wear down on, even I believe the 7 and the 6, you had to wear down and just kind of get it to get grippier and grippier the more you essentially put time into it. Now, I've only done my initial impressions and just wore them just to test out initially. And from my initial wear, it first was sliding a little bit, but the more I was kind of like testing it out and whatnot, it started getting grippier and grippier now, probably because the rubber had been heating up and everything as well. But again, the way it's designed, it just feels like it just permanently, the more you wear it and the more wear it has on it, it'll just start getting grippier and grippier just right off the bat. The next few times you play, and better and better and better. So the pattern in itself, like I said, is multi-directional. Now, if you look closely, and there's probably going to be a zoomed clip of it, there's actually patterns within the pattern. So it's kind of like mind-blowing the way it's designed as far as the pattern goes, but it's super like sick. Now, that being said, this particular outsole isn't necessarily built for outdoors, not like the Shockwave 5. It's more like the Shockwave 5 Pro, because the Shockwave 5 Pro was built for indoors, whereas the Shockwave 5 was built for outdoors, essentially. This, again, even though it looks really like, I guess, ruggedy and just kind of like graded, like a graded traction pattern, looks super tough, it's not meant for outdoors. On top of that, for those of you that like a squeaky shoe and like that feedback, this doesn't really start off with that much feedback. Now, I anticipate that changing the more you wear it and the more wear there is on the outsole, but just right off the bat, that's not there. As for the cushion, the Kyrie, or I was gonna say Kyrie 1. As for the cushion, the Anta Kai 1 features full-length Nitro Edge cushioning, which is Anta's premier cushioning setup. It is essentially an eTPU with nitrogen foam or nitrogen built into it, and it feels pretty damn comfortable on foot, I will say. Now, it does get more lower to the ground towards the forefoot, but the heel does have a good amount of compression, and you get a great mixture of, I would say, court feel and impact protection. Now, again, the impact protection and everything is more so, that's assumption based off my initial wear. Court feel, obviously that's something you can feel right away, and that seems like it'll have it, but the cushion just feels super nice. You are low to the ground and you get a decent amount of impact protection. So I can't really complain. I would say this has much better cushioning setup than the initial Kyrie one with Nike. Again, man has been dunking lately, so this has got to tell you something. As for the fit, these did fit me true to size. They're decently snug, I would say, but at the same time, like, for me, for having a medium or like normal foot, slightly wider, it really didn't have much like pinching or squeezing at all. Like, I could feel it like snug and just tight, but there was no like pain associated with it. So as for the fit, I would say, you know, you should be good going true to size. Now, if you are a wide footer, maybe go up half a size, just because, I mean, I wouldn't say these are something that are available readily in stores and whatnot. So you'd kind of have to go half a size up just to be safe. But for, you know, normal footers and narrow footers, you should be good going true to size. As for the materials and the support, the Kai one features essentially a mixture of materials. You have TPU, you have fuse, you have synthetics. It's just a bunch of different materials, but it all works together and it works really well. You do also have the reintroduction of the strap. This one's a midfoot strap, and I like it. Adds to the look. I think just functionality wise, it works as well, just to keep everything kind of tight and in place. And design wise, I guess you do have some like knit in the toe cap area. Overall, the material feels super nice on feet. It looks like it's going to get the job done. You also have this neoprene tongue, which also has a decent amount of padding, and for you wanting to, you know, really tuck on those laces and really tighten it up, you're good to go, and it's not going to put lace pressure on your feet. As for like the lateral support, you do have all of this TPU clip. Well, I guess it's a two-part clip, and it essentially makes the Anta logo right here. But you do have this one that's a clear TPU plate, and it goes to this pink one right here. And just for lateral support, it's there as well. Now, the other part, and one of the, I would say, the most important parts of the support functionality, is the carbon fiber shank. Now, it is an internal shank, so you can't see it, but I mean, you can definitely feel it, and on just the energy return, you can see that as well. Super nice setup, super nice materials. A lot of it is in like hieroglyphics, which Kyrie is really like embracing his heritage and everything, his Native American heritage, just all the Egyptian stuff going on, which again, he was implementing the Egyptian, I guess I should say, references even in his Nike shoes for a while now. So even with this one, it's even more prominent because I feel like he has more creative freedom with Anta. So just the design of the shoe and functionality, I would say, is super nice. And for, you know, the cost that it's supposed to be at, not bad at all. As for the box on the Anta Kai ones, they do come in this pretty premium looking box. It's got Kyrie's new logo on there, plus a bunch of different writing. On the top, I guess, kind of the edge, it says mastering your craft is a journey, which is very true. And I feel like, again, that's very reminiscent of Kobe. And then this particular colorway says strength, agility, focus, and speed. And because this box is essentially the same color as the shoe, this colorway of the shoe, I feel like the boxes are kind of going to match. Who knows? I could be wrong, but I would just want to assume that that's the case. But the box also has a slide out drawer where the shoes go, and on here is a message from Kyrie on the lid, under the lid, and it says, I consider my product to be art. They are timeless pieces, like furniture, artistic, cross-generational, handcrafted with meaning, substance, and devotion. Now, the Kai ones do feel pretty light, I would say. In a size 9, US size 9, they do weigh in at 14.3 ounces. That's a little bit heavier than what they actually feel like. They feel lighter than what the scale says, but again, it kind of feels like an extension of my foot whenever I first wore it, and it felt really, really nice. As for the cost on the Anta Kai ones, they do retail in at $125. Now, if you can get it for that, good on you, but you know, these things kind of flew off the shelves and people are taking advantage of it as far as the resale market, and it's a damn shame. But I think over time they're going to pump out enough where that's not going to be the case. Just the way Kyrie's mindset works and everything, I think he's going to try to make these as readily as available so people can actually enjoy them and use them for their purpose. After all, he is a protege of the late great Kobe Bryant. Now, a lot of people also ask us where we get our basketball socks from. The answer is from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as one pair of Nike Elite socks. The ones we have are these 2 muted colors, which the white one and the black one, and they are quarter length. So if you guys like quarter length, they have them available in that, but they also have them in the high top version. Like I said, they come in a pack of 3 that costs just as much as the Nike Elites, and these are pretty much the same thing, but without the Nike branding. They're cushioned, they're ventilated, and they're amazing socks, and they last a long time. If you guys do want a pair, hit the link in our description down below and go grab yourselves a pack. Not a pair, grab yourselves a pack. I think these shoes are going to be great, and if you guys have already played in the Anta Kai ones, let us know your experience down below. If there are any other shoes you guys would like us to review, again, comment down below. For more content like this, please like, subscribe, and follow, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.